I'm Don Portelance, and I'm an artist, and I was a school teacher in the district for 35 years. I've taught all over the place in the States and Australia and various art schools and so on, and I've exhibited a long list of places, and I've lived in this district my whole adult life. Back in about 1967 or so, I got the bright idea that a lot of people were frustrated because they always had wanted to paint and were scared silly of trying it. So I started a night class in the local night school, which basically said, the title I think was, "You always wanted to paint, were afraid to try, this is your chance," or something along those lines. And I got a whole crowd. The place was filled with people, and I had a great fun with them, because what I did was I said, okay, here's this, and I talked to them, and then I said, okay, halfway through, we're finished now, this is it, you can all go home, except you're not going to go home. I gave them paints to play with, and they rolled in them, and they did all of this. I remember, you're not here, so it doesn't matter. And this class went for 2 sessions. They became the nucleus of the Fine Arts Council. Because what happened right after that was I was asked to go out to Chilliwack and open their fine arts festival. I thought, what the heck? A little place like this? It was a 3-day festival with all kinds of things going on. And I said to myself, why can't we have something like that? So I went home and promptly got pneumonia. And lying in bed, I thought, I think we need a Fine Arts Council, and I'm going to phone up everybody that we could possibly think of, and we threw them all into Maryhill Junior High School cafeteria, and I was surprised at the large number of people who showed up. And a few other people showed up too. And I said, hey, we could make a Fine Arts Council, and we could actually get a place of our own. And everybody said, yay. So our main focus for the next 3 years or so was to become an absolute pain in the neck, because we were out everywhere doing stuff. We had Beaux-Arts balls. We had 3 festivals with all kinds of people coming. We got a new person in the group called Fern Bouvier. And Fern, who I knew from Centennial School. Fern was a great organizer and things, and it was a time when I was trying to move out, and he was ready to take over some responsibilities, which he did very well. We kept bugging the city. We need something. They offered us a fire hall, and then they took it away. They said, no, you're going to do it. Well, we would have taken anything at that stage. Then the next thing that came up was the local RCMP building. And it was a jail and a courthouse and everything. It was really... So Fern says, I'll go down and ask about it. And we said, cool. Now, little did I know that Fern had a genius that I certainly didn't have. He said the magic words. He says, here's all the things we want to do. And they says, big deal. Everybody wants the building. And he says, yeah, but here's all the things we can do for the arts. Who cares? Oh, by the way, we don't need any money. Now, those were the key words. They went, you don't need any money? No, we don't need any money. So they said, you can have it for, I think they gave us 6 months or something. They figured a bunch of stupid artists were going to screw it up completely. It was the hippie days and stuff, and there was no hope that they had to worry about us when we went in there. Artists are very talented and creative, and we just took that place over. We just descended on it. This was a pent-up desire of all kinds of people in the community. Well, I had just retired, and I came in and I said, because I love teaching, I really do. And I was no longer in a classroom, and I didn't have a bunch of art students. So I thought, where could I teach? Well, I needed a space to do it, and I thought, well, how about Place des Arts? So I went in and I said, do you have any classes that you run for teenagers? No, nothing really. Would you like one? So after they finished hugging the stuffing out of me, they says, nobody wants to teach those brats. I says, come on. They're my bread and butter. I love teenagers. They're great. So that's how I started teaching. That was in 1993. And I've been teaching we decided to call it Art Enhancement, so I called the Art Enhancement class. And what it was supposed to be something in addition to their studies at school and so on. And it wasn't just teenagers. Actually, we went up to about age 25, and I've had several older students who have decided they wanted to study for one reason or another. Well, there's an awful lot of, I've been associated with this place forever. I think some of the most memorable, fun things were in the early building is just putting a bunch of shingles on the wall and getting that to be a display wall. Wow. In those years, that was a display wall. My art enhancement shows, I had all these kids, and I'm trying to, in effect, train them to be artists. What's out there? How to go to university or art school and succeed. Well, one thing you need to be able to do as an artist is have a show. Another one was my sister and I. We had a show together here, and that was kind of nice. I think I'm going to answer that question in a sort of a different way. I've been at this for so long that I have students coming to me because their mother or father went here. No, that's not a legacy. This is the place where people have been able to go. And that's exactly the dream we had. We needed a place for people to be creative and meet other creative people. And that's what it is.